The SEO section is specifically designed for search engines, although some of it will also be seen by people. It's mostly for the search engine crawlers or spiders that crawl the net and pick up on the most relevant keywords that people look for. This could mean the difference between your profile being picked up by search engines or not, so they have to be keyword rich. This is where we will use Google's free keyword tool to identify the best keywords and phrases for search engine optimization based on what you do. Now open a new tab in your browser, go to Google and type in the term Google AdWords keyword tool. This is what we're looking for, the Google AdWords keyword tool. Click on this and it brings us the keyword tool. In the field, type in your profession. Let's suppose you are a web designer. Scroll down, fill in the captcha, and click on Get Keyword Ideas. The keyword tool has brought us all the keywords that are related to the term web designer. And here are the relevances, the number of searches that are done on a global scale and on a local scale. In order to sort them in descending order relevance, click on Global Monthly Search Volume and it will sort them in descending order relevance. If we scroll down, we will find that there is another section at the bottom called Additional Keywords to be considered. These are additional keywords that are used when people are looking for a web designer. Now, I can't tell you exactly which keywords to use, but I will give you a guide to help you find keywords that you need. Ultimately, you will have to find the keywords that are right for you. For the SEO section of our profile and meet and link, we need 10 relevant keywords that are related to our profession. What I suggest as a rough guide is to choose 2 from this section by clicking on the Add buttons and 8 from the lower section of the additional keywords. If we scroll back up, we will find that we've selected all 10 terms here in the column on the right. Click on the text link and it will produce a text file with all 10 keywords. I suggest you save it to your computer and call it My SEO Keywords Web Designer. Again, this is just a guide. It's a bit of a trial and error process. If you are an architect, then I would run a search with the word architect and choose the appropriate keywords. But you might also want to put in the term green design or residential drawing and see what keywords this search brings up. You might want to use keywords from a few searches. It's up to you. This is just a guide to show you how to use the tool. It's up to you to generate the keywords and then use them in your profile. Okay, so now that we have our 10 keywords that are related to our profession, we're going to use these to populate the SEO section and the business profile section in our profile in Meet and Link. If we go back to the SEO section, the SEO profile title is what the public sees in the blue strip at the top of the browser when someone looks at your profile, and it is also displayed on the tab of the browser. But this is also picked up by search engines, so it has to have some relevant keywords in it and they should be comma separated. You can do a search for any website and any web page and you will find that these areas here are populated by keywords that are comma separated. In our example, you would probably take the first 4 terms and separate them by a comma, copy them, and paste them into the SEO profile title just here. So if you were an architect, you would probably have down the terms architecture, comma, residential, comma, drawings, comma, and buildings. If you were a lawyer, you would have the terms lawyer, comma, attorney, comma, legal consultation, etc. The SEO profile description is also very important, since this is the sentence that reads below the search results in Google. If we go to Google and we put in a search term, say meet and link for example, the SEO profile description is this bit that is displayed just below the search result. And this is what will actually be displayed in the search engine result when it finds your profile on Meet and Link. It has to be keyword rich, but it also has to be appealing for people to read. So to do this section, all you need to do is write 2 or 3 sentences that describe what you do using as many of the keywords that we found before in the keyword tool. This might be a good time for you to pause this video and do this now. Finally, the SEO profile keyword section is still an important section to fill out because although it's not used by Google, it is still used by most other search engines. So if you want to be found, we have to fill it out. All we need to do is enter some SEO-friendly keywords that describe your business. These should be either comma separated or using no commas at all, but just spaces. Using the keywords we found before, you can either put commas at the end of each term or just leave it as it was before. Highlight them all, copy them, and then just paste them into this section.